Hang on, what the... Okay, here it is. The Ashoka Changemakers. I gotta know what this is. I tried to read through it before, but it doesn't make any sense. About Ashoka's vision, realizing the everyone a changemaker world. What if the world... This is what I don't get about leftists. In 2 million years, do you think maybe humans have optimized or perfected some things? Do you think maybe we've reached the pinnacle of achievement in some areas? I'm not saying all, there's always room for improvement, but do you think some things have been figured out? Like, this is why the Texas legislature only meets once every 2 years, because they didn't want to make more rules. Like, not too far away, across the river from St. Thomas University over in Minneapolis, Betsy Hodges and the fucktards in the Minneapolis Council, they banned plastic bags. It's kind of like, if you're that bored, if we have enough rules and laws that now we're starting to think about banning plastic bags, I don't think we need any more rules or laws. But ironically, you would think that after a while we wouldn't need any more rules or laws, or maybe we'd tweak the ones that we currently have. But ironically, the number of laws and rules and regulations has grown exponentially despite having the kind of key ones knocked out. In other words, like, the 10 Commandments, that kind of take care of most of the stuff. 85% of our problems. And then some, maybe, some code of laws and the Constitution, some general rules. Like, how thick does the rule book have to be for society? How thick does it have to be? But not to the egoist, not to the egotist, not to the narcissist, not to somebody who has to constantly do something like our fucking bitch cunt slut whore wench Melissa Dennison over in Germany, hanging out with her boyfriend on her parents' money. They have to do something for their own ego, and fuck whether or not society wants it, and fuck whether it's actually good for society. Fuck it if it inhibits society. Why does everyone have to be a change maker? What's wrong with the way it is? What if we've optimized it? I'm here for change. What the fuck? Well, one, you're too young to know whether or not society should change. Two, you're not wise enough to know whether or not the wisdom, common sense, you're questioning your elders, like kind of like you listen to your elders because they're older than you and they know what they're doing. There's a reason they tell you these things, that you might have a better life, but to have the hubris and arrogance and ego to say, fuck you, I know better, because change unto its own right is good? Once again, I'm jumping the gun, but the statement here, Ashoka's vision, realizing the everyone a changemaker world. What if you've optimized the world? And any change would make it a lesser world. It's an insult to the 2 million years of wisdom and experience humans have had. They might have figured it out, and now you're just going to throw that all out because what? You want the masturbation good feels because you changed something. All right, let's continue reading on. The world has always known change, but the change we see today is transforming the way we live, work, and interact at a rate and scale never seen before. Technologies have lowered barriers to participation so that everyone can contribute and act collectively more than ever before. As a result, we are living in a truly historic moment where anyone can create positive change. I didn't ever wake up and say, boy, I want to change shit today. I mean, Conrad, you got to think about that. What kind of person? I need to change society. I need to change. I want to influence a positive change. I woke up and says, yeah, I think I need coffee. I might have to pee. I didn't wake up and say, hey, it's my right to tell society how they're going to change so I can feel good about myself. Now is the moment to ensure that everyone knows that they can change the world for the better and does so. We want to, you know what, that is such a lie right there. I don't believe it for a second. Change the world for the better. No. That's your opinion that you're changing it for the better. And deep down inside, I don't believe one of you actually think it's for the better or something for altruistic to help out the world. You're doing it for yourself. We want to live in a world where every young person grows up to become an adult change maker. Not everyone should. Hitler wanted some change, huh? But hey, look, he wanted change. And in his opinion, it was for the better. Those nasty Jews, a world without Jews, that's change. You know what? he was a young person who grew up to become an adult change maker. And it was in his eyes for the better. So I don't see how you could possibly argue with that. Capable of taking creative action to solve a social problem. Oh, this is hilarious. Let's reread this, but in the context of Nazism. Now is the moment to ensure that everyone knows they can change the world for the better, and does so. We want to live in a world where every young person grows up to become an adult change maker, capable of taking creative action to solve a social problem. A world where the development of young change makers and the practice of change making are the norm. Anything to avoid a real job, hey Julie? How we work. Our vision and understanding of the world comes from Ashoka's experience of pioneering the field of social entrepreneurship over the last 35 years. Please don't call what you do entrepreneurship. That indicates innovation, creativity, and above all, profit. Profit being the proof, the actual empirical evidence that you have actually advanced and helped people's lives because they gave you money for it. They willingly forked over money saying, hey, I need this product that increases and enhances my life. Finding, selecting, and supporting the world's leading social entrepreneurs, Ashoka Fellows. Oh, this just sounds creepier and creepier. The network of more than 3,000 Ashoka Fellows is implementing system-changing solutions to human and environmental problems in 89 countries. God almighty, did I expose a criminal mafia psychopathic? Oh, I got the heebie-jeebies from these people. Our work with Ashoka Fellows help us see patterns of social development across various fields, providing key levers and a new framework for living in the world as a change maker. We help people see the world differently so they can do differently, fully participating in the new environment. God almighty! For example, Ashoka is building and activating networks to create fundamental changes in the growing up experience of children and young people so that everyone can become a change maker. Oh! God, is this creepy! They want to create activating that one the pablum, what's the word I'm looking for? The pablum and the unnecessary wordiness, the amorphous, non-tangible statements they're saying to simply make it sound like they're doing something important or they're very intelligent. When all it is basically saying is we want to brainwash your children. Look at this. Look at this last statement. Listen to this, guys. For example, Ashoka is building and activating networks to create fundamental changes in the growing up experience of children and young people so that everyone can become a change maker. Hey, how about you get the fuck out of my family and I'll raise my goddamn kids how I feel? Or here's a concept. How about my kids get to do what they want to fucking do? What right is it of yours to building and activating networks to create fundamental changes in the growing up of experience of children and young people? The ideas of Ashoka Fellows today will point to the areas of greatest collective impact tomorrow. God, just they don't say anything. We are investing in the people and patterns of collaborative entrepreneurship that are necessary in an everyone a change maker world. Oh, ooh, this is real culty. President Cappy would send a couple spies into this. Resources, work with us, press and media, events. Where do they get their money? Well, there you go, guys. St. Thomas University. I hope you like your Scientology teacher there, your new dean, your new president. Woof. I don't trust her, guys. I don't trust that at all. God damn it, am I a nice guy? It shows who really cares about you kids. Even though I yell and scream and curse at you millennial college students, I think you're a bunch of fucking retards. But I just want to point out, this is the captain of your ship over there at St. Thomas University now. Kind of, do they sacrifice virgins and little baby children somewhere? I'm imagining there's a chamber underneath St. Thomas. If not, Julie's building it right now. And there will be sacrifices with goat heads and maybe, I don't know, there will be a temple of Baal. It's almost conflicting or contradictory, don't you think? She's supposed to be a Roman Catholic, but then she belongs to this other cult. Ugh. All right, let's get some more sponsors in here. AssholeConsulting.com. If you guys need help, which a lot of you do, go to AssholeConsulting.com and contact the old captain. We'll solve your problems for you. At least I'll give you a point in the right direction. Trust you me, it's cheap. It is dirt cheap. Not only compared to what else regular advice and consulting would take you, but the fact that it's blunt and direct and truthful is going to save you a lot of time. And if it can save you from making a painful mistake like going to the University of St. Thomas. What'd you major in? Goat cutting. We majored in goat sacrifice. Dr. Sullivan is our new lord and master. I have a triple doctorate in Ashoka goat slicing sacrifice. Drink from the goat ball sack. So if you don't want to end up like that, go to Asshole Consulting.